आजकल one at this venue.
Not too often you get a lead outside your start in T20. And that's generally what he'll do at the stumps, make a play. He's had some success as well again. He was not expecting that. Michael Janssen calls for it and grabs it. Taken by surprise was Mitch Marsh.
So far, here before, so it's pretty familiar still.
Shots, we've kept him down, but there's been some good shots.
That's leg side. He's generally strong through that area, Aidan Markham, but there was just a moment where he might have been nervous.
As he put that down, he hit that very hard, Aidan Markham. It's a little grimace on the face of both the bat.
Ball is in control.
This time around, the timing is good from Markham. He tried that shot a couple of times and finally gets it right.
Well, the ball before dropped.
Now he goes through the offside. That is magnificent. That's what you expect from Aidan Markham and what he has in his skill set.
Yes, that's what's happened. See, two back-to-back boundaries. The first ball,
Another one straight. A carbon copy of the previous one. This time around with the bowling of Ferguson.
gorgeous shot, but in the slot.
Goes into the surface, changes the length, but Markham is wise to the change of length, and he hits his second six of the season.
Wow, this is a good shot. The timing.
Ferguson hits back. After being hit.
And especially with Rishabh on strike. Sneak an extra over here in this field. Extremely defensive there, Rishabh, this season. Early. Straight to Yuji Chahal. Gets him again. Number 5. But overran that one. Come back for the second. Plays it very fine. That's an extremely good shot. Exactly where he wanted to play it. It's way up in the back though. It has hit it in the gap. Back-to-back boundaries. But this is another element of his batting, is a line square. Exactly for that. But he plays it alright. Times it alright for a maximum. Well, you know what? If you're gonna go at it, you better go. Chahal doesn't get the support from his colleague and concedes 4 straight away. Oh, this beautiful. Nicholas Puan. Bang! That's dominance. Best versus the best. And what? Hot. And Cotwell flies all the way for 6. But awareness again from Puran, so good. That's a 50-point. This over. Puran, mistime, miscued, and the fielder settles. Maxwell taking the catch. And that is down the ground. It's a big empty gap at Pbks recover.
Now this season, obviously, you'll be hoping for much of the same. Was in decent form for Delhi. Oh dear, complete mix-up between the two.
Slightly too much. And this is how to get your iron. Opens the shoulders, opens the face of the bat. Glorious square drive for 4. What is it about?
Well,
but this is short. It's been hammered away for 4 by Miller.
there's a few strengths, obviously, that David Miller has. He loves the
All
short.
he's ever bowled, but he did get rid of the film. Short again, and hammered square. Has he picked the gap? Yes, he has. Pinpoint accuracy from Miller. Not tossing it up. Deck. He's skidding on. That's a much better length. Some of the new batter steps up first ball.
This is 6 innings.
Has it gone all the way? Yes, it has.
So,
Right,
don't be
Gordon
surprised.
has a drop opportunity.
it's a
That's
pretty
an
like
engine one Super 6 moment. Goes down the ground. That's a good hit. Opening up now, Badoni. Returning. Has found the gap. We're third up and point inside the circle. And he didn't have to give it too much to be able to fall. Goes across, got enough on it and more. It's turning out to be a very good over for LSG. That is outrageous, that is incredible. How did he manage to play there? It was way outside Austin. It's difficult. Should be at least a couple here. Oh no, make that fall! Timing, placement, can't get better than that.
well, it's over. It's changing things around big time for the home side. It's working.
That's a glorious hit.
Outside edge, straight to the fielder.
Slices in, one carry. He's looking for a little bit of shape to start as well. Yes, also nice line. What a shot this is. Very full, allowing the ball to swing. Shardul Thakur, but beautifully driven for 4. It's a lovely shot, very good. Short and helped down to the 3rd region. Has this gone all the way? I think he has. The arms raised aloft by the umpire. So back-to-back boundaries, a 4, now a maximum. Well played again. We've just seen it in the over before. And now, perhaps Simmer again just leans back, bends the knees and opens the face of the blade. Allows the ball to run over the short fielders down to that 3rd area. This one's short, however, pulled away, down the ground, doesn't go all the way. One bounce into the advertising holdings. He picked a good spot in the weather deep midfield. But this one's gone straight in the air. He did that. This brought Shreyas into the crease. He's finished with his good fun because they have teammates with Ellie. What a shot. What a terrific shot this from Bob Simran. Wonderful shot. Advancing down the pitch to somebody off Avish Khan's spacing. But he's bowling well within himself. Goes quite off the wicket. And we'll find the boundary. This has been an excellent innings from Prab Simran so far. He's just reined it in. His first game, he was just a bit too frantic, but not this inning. In the gap. Enough to take it over mid-on and all the way to the boundary. He's been very calculated in this inning so far, Prab Simran. He's been very... He's playing the field. Mid-on was inside, went over mid-on, a square leg's inside, goes over square leg.
There's real trouble now for...
Oh, how do you stop? Goes switch it. Is there anything that slightly moves? He's so good. Going over extra cover. He does that again, Shreyas Iyer. Pitch completely changed. That's audacious. How do you even define that shot? Yeah, that had to have some pace. The draft out as of now. Straight and powerful. Another boundary for Simran. He looks unstoppable. Oh, look at the footwork. There wasn't much air given. That's short. Took his eyes off it. But the execution still good to take the ball for 6. He got into position very quickly, didn't he? Not inside the Vish to continue. He's welcomed with a big stroke once more. Will it go all the way? Fielder takes the catch and does the replay.
Little push. And enough of a push to get it down to the boundary for 4.
At first glance, this looks like an edge. I wonder how much meaning's been.
Magnificent use of the feet. And not much more effective use of the feet you will see.
This is...
That is such a good way to follow up the 6 straight down the ground. Knew probably there would be an adjustment from the bowler, and he still finds a way through. Just muscling that away, and what a catch as well. What a way to end the over. It's 143 for 2. Gorgeous. That is wonderful to watch. Easy on the eye.
That's poetry in motion, isn't it? Followed by that swag that he's got.
Smacked it. Oh, that sounds so good off the bat. An absolute cracker. That's gone a long way. 50 partnership.
We hit the nail on the head there. Now that sounded glorious.
Back-to-back 6s. And they are motoring towards a big victory here in Lucknow.
What a reaction in the crowd. The king.
Using his feet magnificently. It's a demolition job at the moment in this over. Big change from the previous game for Shardul Thakur.
You know, this is really